Hello, my name is Laaibah Khan. I'm in 7th grade and I go to Sugarland Middle School. This is my project about the awareness of natural disasters. What are natural disasters? A natural disaster is an environmental factor that can cause serious events such as floods, hurricanes, storms, fires, blizzards, and many more. Natural disasters can be harmful to anyone and can cause dangerous environmental changes. Natural disasters can cost up to $250 billion in damage globally. This means natural disasters can be threatening. Why should we take natural disasters seriously? As mentioned in the previous slide, natural disasters can cause harm to the environment, which is dangerous for humanity. For example, natural disasters can destroy forests, have changes in the temperatures, and destroy habitats. Natural disasters can also affect the economy. After natural disasters happen, there can be loss of schools, houses, bridges, buildings, and more. This costs a lot of money to repair and fix. Humans are also affected. Humans can face minor injuries, major injuries, or even death. They face mental and physical loss by losing their communities. How can we prevent this? There's multiple ways we can prevent it. We can reduce polluting. Pollution causes climate/environmental risks. Pollution causes global warming and climate change, which is one way to start a natural disaster. We can also take care of forests, oceans, and environments. By taking care of them, there is a less chance of a disturbance happening. If none of those options are available, we can prepare ourselves by warning systems. There's many things we can do to predict a natural disaster. Tornadoes. What are tornadoes? Tornadoes are columns of air that violently rotate. They stretch from the clouds to the ground. They are destructive and violent. How do tornadoes form? Tornadoes can form when cold air and warm air collide, which causes unstable atmosphere conditions. Those can cause thunderstorms, which intensifies and creates a vertical motion. The spinning currents can then drop down from a cloud and become a tornado. How can we stay safe? We can stay informed by watching the news, weather forecasts, and alerts. You should have a plan. You can find shelter, preferably on the lowest levels, for example, like basements or an interior room. If you end up being outside when a tornado approaches, lie flat in low areas and stay away from trees. To physically see if there is a tornado in real life, you can watch the sky, and if there is dark, rotating clouds nearby with rumbling sounds, that is most likely a tornado. Floods. What are floods? Floods are when water overpowers land that is usually dry. They can occur in many ways. They can occur by heavy rainfall when there is intense rainfall that slowly starts to cover the surface of land. The more rainfall, the higher level the water becomes. Broken dams. When a broken dam breaks and releases a massive amount of water to land. Snow and ice melt. When warm seasons approach, leftover ice can melt fast, causing flooding. Coastal flooding. When a large tsunami or storm pushes water on land around coastal areas. How can we stay safe? Having background knowledge of where you live and see if you live around floods that most commonly happen. Listen to local flood alerts and have an evacuation route. You can also make an emergency kit that includes food, water, medication, and supplies for evacuation. Make sure to keep track of weather updates and evacuate as early as you can because you don't want to wait too late. Do not walk or drive around flooded areas because it can seem deeper than it looks, and you can get affected by power lines that are connected. Wildfires. What are wildfires? Wildfires are fires that spread uncontrollably and rapidly. They can have horrible effects on the environment. Wildfires can be formed by human activities, people causing fires, droughts. The environment is dry and can cause a fire. Lightning. It can strike a flammable object which causes a fire. How can we stay safe? These threatening fires can move at a fast pace and create ash, which is threatening to the environment. We can prevent fires by educating kids and people about them. We should also have restrictions on where we can set fires at. Some ways humans can cause fires is fireworks, campfires, and smoking. To be safe, we should reduce smoking, set campfires under protections, and do fireworks in non-flammable areas. People can also plan out an evacuation plan in case if any wildfires occur near them. Helping is important. If we start helping more, we can reduce these vicious events that can impact the world. We can have a safer environment to live in and not worry about our lives so much. Many deaths are caused by natural disasters, and if these catastrophic events continue, our population can be seriously harmed and the world would be harmed too. If these disasters are reduced, then there would be less air pollution, gas pollution, and pollution in general. This means there would be a safer climate and atmosphere to live in. Overall, helping to prevent natural disasters will help the world. These are my sources, and thank you for listening.